Dear 8th class students, good morning to everyone. Let us discuss about constant equation from Newton laws, from the lesson Newton laws. Okay. See the page number 18. Constant equation. Constant equation. 8th class IIT Physics Day 6 Date 14 7 20 14 7 20. Okay. Page number 18. Page number 18. Okay. Constant equation. Constant equation. Constant equation. What is the constant equation? We have know that some bodies tied to strings, springs, threads, etc. and pulled aside, it can accelerate. So everybody have acceleration when it tied to a string or mobile strings. So from these topic we write the constant equation. Constant equation means the relation between the acceleration of the bodies the acceleration of the bodies which are connected to the connected through the strings or ropes connected to the strings have some fixed relationship. This relationship is called constant equation. Constant equation. Constant equation. Okay. The relation between acceleration, that is the relation between acceleration, tension, and displacement of bodies displacement, displacement. So consider a body having mass m suspended at the rigid support by light string. So here the tension in the string acts vertically upwards. The mass of the body acts vertically downwards. From this formula, from this diagram, we can write that here T minus mg is equal to ma when this body accelerated in upward direction. So T minus mg is equal to ma is called constant equation. So the relation between acceleration, mass and tension in the string, these combination is called constant equation. Okay, see the page number 18. Consider the system as shown in figure. Okay, see the page number 18. Page number 18. Consider a system as shown in figure. Look here. This is the one of the system which have pulleys and ropes. And suspended by some massive bodies. Okay, this is the pulley. This is the pulley, and a body moving over the pulley with massless or massless string. Here, this is also pulley. This is also pulley, and here is the tension T. It accelerates upward direction. This is a tension T. So this is also tension T. Sorry, 2T. 1. This is also tension 2T. Okay. The acceleration of the body is first body is A1. The acceleration of the second body is A2. The acceleration of third body is A3. The acceleration of third body is A3. Okay. Here, this is a first body suspended by a string through the pulley. This is also pulley. Through this pulley, two massive bodies are suspended by the string. Look here. This is the second body. This is the third body. The acceleration of the first body is A1, that is upward direction, vertically upward direction. The acceleration of the second body is A2, that is downward direction, and also third body is also downward direction. Okay. The tension in the string. The tension in the string of first body is T. Second body is T. Third body is T. T plus T, 2T. 2T is the total tension in the second pulley. This is second pulley. Second pulley. This is the first pulley. Okay. Here tension also 2T. Here tension is also 2T. Okay. Write the constant equation from this system. Write the constant equation from this system. Okay. For the free body diagram of first body, free body diagram of first body. First body. Okay. Free body diagram of first body. This is the first body. This is the first body. Here. First body. Mass of the body is vertically downward direction. That is m1 into g. Acceleration of the body is vertically upward direction. That is a1. That is a1. Tension of this body. Tension in the string vertically upward direction 2T. 2T. So the body accelerates towards the upward direction. Towards the upward direction. So here tension is greater than weight of the body. Tension is greater than the weight of the body. Okay. Net force. What is the net force on body? Net force on the body. On the body. F1 is equal to, here tension is greater than weight of the body. So 2T minus m1 into g. 2T minus m1 into g. We know that f1 is equal to m1 into a is equal to 2T minus m1 into g. 2T into m1 into g. Therefore 2T is equal to m1a plus m1g. That is equal to m1 into a plus g. This is the constant equation of first body. This is the constant equation of first body. This is the constant equation of this body. This is the constant equation of this body. Next, free body diagram of second body. Next, free body diagram of second body. Among these relations, we find out the tension in the strings, acceleration of bodies, mass of bodies, and etc. Free body diagram of second body. Okay. This is the second body. The weight of the body, yes, vertically downward direction. Okay. Weight of the body. This is the free body diagram of second body. This is second body. Weight of the body acts vertically downward. That is second body means m2 mass, acceleration unit value g. So tension in the string. Tension in the string T. Tension in the string. Acceleration of the body. Yes, vertically downward direction. acts vertically downward direction. That means weight of the body is greater than tension in the string. Weight of the body is greater than string. So net force is equal to net force on second body. On second body, F2 is equal to okay. F2 is equal to here weight is greater than tension, so M2 into G minus tension. Here what is the tension? T. M2 into G minus T. F2 means M2 into A. Therefore M2 into A is equal to M2 into G minus T. G minus T. G minus T. This is the constant equation of second body. Constant equation of second body. Okay. Next. Constant equation of third body. Constant equation of third body. Okay. Free body diagram of third body. Free body diagram of third body. Okay. Where is third body here? Which direction? Downward direction. The acceleration of the body is downward direction. So here, third body. Free body diagram of third. Okay, this is third body. Weight of the body M3 into G. Acceleration of the body towards the downward direction is 3. Tension T. Tension T. So the body accelerates towards the downward direction. So here weight of the body is greater than tension. So acceleration is 3. Net force is equal to F3 is equal to here M3 G minus T. M3 G minus T. F3 means M3 into A is equal to M3 G minus T. This is the constant equation of third body. This is the relation among the acceleration, mass, tension of the body is called constant equation. Constant equation. Okay. Next, come to the page number 19. Come to the page number 19. Using constant handsheet 3. Handsheet 3. Handsheet 3. Handsheet 3. Single cut type. Handsheet 3. Handsheet 3. Okay. Using constant method, find the relation between acceleration of 1 and 2. Acceleration of 1 and 2. Okay. Handsheet 3. Handsheet 3. Page number 19. Page number 19. Okay. First problem. Okay. First problem. Read the first problem. Using constant method, find the relation between the acceleration of 1 and 2. Here, a system is given. System is given. This is the pulley. This is the pulley. Through these pulleys, there are two bodies. Okay. Body 1. Body 2. Look here. Look here. This body accelerates upward direction. Okay, A1. This body accelerates downward direction. A2. So, tension in the string. Here T, here also T. Here also T. What is the displacement from the fixed point of these bodies? First of all, draw a horizontal line through the center of pulley. Center of pulley. Center of pulley. And determine take the length from these fixed line. From this fixed line to the body 1 is x1. Is x1. Okay, this is the displacement. The displacement of second body. The displacement of second body from the fixed line is x2. Exactly, center of the body is x2. So, length of this string is x1 plus x2 is equal to constant. x1 plus x2 is equal to constant. x1 plus x2 is equal to constant. Okay. From diagram, from figure, constant equation. Constant equation. Okay. What is the displacement of the first body? x1. What is the displacement of second body? x2. So total length of the string is x1 plus. So from x1 plus x2 is equal to L. So length of string is equal to length of string is equal to x1 plus x2. That is equal to string is x1 plus x2 is equal to L. x1 plus length of the string L is equal to length of the string L is equal to x1 plus x2. Differentiating the above equation, this is the displacement, this is also displacement, this is the constant. L is the constant. L is the constant. L is the constant. L is the constant. Okay. L is the constant. Therefore, x1 plus x2 is equal to L. x1 plus x2 is equal to L. L is the constant, that is the length of the string. L is the constant length of the string. x1 is the displacement of first body. x2 is the displacement of second body. Okay. x1 is the displacement of first body. x2 is the displacement of second body. L is the length of the string. So these length of the string of two bodies connected by the string is x1 plus x2 is equal to L. Differentiating on both sides. Both sides with respect to time. Time t with respect to time t. So differentiating means d by dt of x1 and dx1 by dt plus d by dt of x2 is equal to d by dt of L. This is constant. So dx by dt means rate of change of displacement, that is a1. rate of change of displacement means velocity v1 plus rate of change of displacement of second body velocity v2 constant differentiating చేస్తే 0 df by dt is equal to 0 the differentiating of constant always is 0 df by dt is 0 dl2 by dt is 0 so any quantity which have fixed value that is constant the differentiation of fixed values always 0 so here write the 0 so v1 plus v2 is equal to 0 again differentiating both sides with respect to time so d by dt of v1 velocity plus d by dt of v2 is equal to d by dt of 0 is 0 so here is 0 okay dv by dt means rate of change of velocity dv by dt means rate of change of velocity here also rate of change of velocity we know that rate of change of velocity is called acceleration a1 this is also acceleration a2 is equal to 0 this is the answer of first problem that is fourth option a1 plus a2 is equal to 0 like this do the same problems like this do the same problems okay problem number 2 problem number 2 problem number 2 okay problem number 2 okay using constant equation find the relation between a1 and a2 okay this is a rigid support or a slab okay this is a pulley this is a first pulley number 1 okay this is a first body rectangular shape body this is first body rectangular shape body suspended by string to the pulley and this is the body 1 this is also pulley this is another pulley second pulley and connected to the first body and is second pulley. Next, this is third pulley. This is third pulley connected to the first body, and the other side suspended a body second. Okay, this is the first body, this is the second body connected to the pulleys by strings. This is first pulley, second pulley, third pulley. First pulley, second pulley, third pulley. First pulley, second pulley, third pulley. Okay. We ask the question using constant equation. Find the relation between A1 and A2. Find the relation between A1 and A2. Find the relation between A1 and A2. What is the A1 and what is the A2? A1 means acceleration of first pulley. A2 means acceleration of sorry. What is the A1 and A2? Acceleration of first body and acceleration of second body. Look here. This is the first body, rectangular shaped body, connected by the strings using pulleys. Okay. This is the second body. This is the second body. Okay. First, we find the length of the strings from the fixed reference line. Draw a horizontal fixed line. Draw a horizontal fixed line to the first pulley. First pulley. First pulley. Okay. This is the fixed reference line. For measure the length of strings. Or the measure the length of string. Okay. Or measure the length of string. Okay. The displacement of first body from this fixed line is x1. This is length x1. x1. This is x1. Okay. Next, this is x1. Next, x2. Okay. Second body. This is second body. So from this center line to fixed line x2, displacement of the second body from the fixed reference line. Consider reference line x2. Okay. What is the x3? Okay. This is the third pulley. This is the second pulley. This is the first pulley. Okay. 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 From fixed line, third line. Okay. Consider this is third and this is fourth body. This is third and this is fourth. This is third and fourth. Okay. Third and fourth. The displacement of the third body from the fixed line here. This is x3. This is x3. Next, here this is x4. This is x4. Okay, this is x4. Look at it carefully. The displacement of first body from the fixed line x1. The displacement of second body from the fixed line x2. The displacement of third body, that is second pulley. That is second pulley. This is second pulley. This is first pulley. This is third pulley. Okay. Second pulley is the third body. Third pulley is the fourth body. So the displacement of third body is x3. The displacement of third body is x3. The displacement of the fourth body, that is third body, is x4. Okay. What is the length of, from this diagram we find out the length of the strings. Find the length of the string. Okay. Find the length of the strings. Find the length of the strings. Length of the first string. L1. Length of the first string. From 1, 3. This is x1 and this is x3. x1 plus x3 is equal to length of first string. Length of first string. Length of first string. L1 is equal to this is the first string. This is the first string. This is the first string. Length of first string. From these 2 points, the length of first string x1. This is x1 plus x3. x1 plus x3. x1 plus x3. x1 plus x3. Next, length of second string. This is second string. This is second string. Okay. This is second string. Total length from here to here is x1. Here to here is x1. Subtract x3 from this value. x1 from here to here x1. Subtract from this value x3. So we get the length of the this part. Next, x4 total length here to here x4. So x4 minus, we want to this length. So total x4 minus x3 is equal to L2. Length of second string. Or row. L2 is equal to carefully. We want the length of these string. Okay. This is the second string. Okay. Total length from here to here is x1. This is the x1. Okay. x1 minus x3. So this length is here to here. x1 minus x3. This length is x1 minus x3. And also this length is x4 minus x3. x4 minus x3. This length is x1 minus x3 plus x4 minus x3. So L2 is equal to x1 plus minus x3 here. x1 minus x3, that is x1 minus x3, x4 minus x3 plus x4 minus x3. Therefore L2 is equal to x1 plus x4 minus 2 x3 to x3. This is the equation 1. This is the equation 2. Okay. Length of third string. What is the length of third string? This is the third string. The displacement of the third string. Length of third string. Look here. total length from this point to this point, total length x1 minus x4. Here the length from this point to this point, total length is x1 minus here length is x4. Okay, next from this point to this point, from this point to this point. Okay, here from fixed point to this point, x2 minus subtract this length x4. So length of third string, this is the third string, this is the third string. Length of third string, length of third string, length of third string. L3 is equal to x1 minus x4 plus x2 minus x4. x1 minus x4 plus x2 minus x4. Okay, carefully look here. This is the x1 minus x2, total length x1 minus this length x4. So x1 minus x4, this length and this length, total length L3. So L3 is equal to x1 plus x2 minus 2x4. This is the third equation. This is the third equation. From these equations, we find the relation between A1 and A2. Okay. Differentiating first equation. Equation 1. Differentiating on both sides. On both sides. Equation 1. Equation 1. This is the equation 1. This is the fixed value. This is the fixed value. So constant d by dt of L1 is equal to d by dt of x1 plus d by dt of x3. L1 is the constant, length of the string is the constant. So 0 is equal to dx by dt v1 plus dx3 by dt v1 plus v3. Again differentiating above equation. Differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. 0 by dt is equal to 0 is equal to d by dt of v1 plus d by dt of v2. So velocity by time, rate of change of velocity, that is called acceleration. So therefore a1 plus rate of change of, this is v3, rate of change of velocity, acceleration a3 is equal to 0. This is the equation number 4. Equation number 4. Equation number 4. Equation number 4. Next. Equation number 4. Next, differentiating equation 2 on both sides. Next, differentiating on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. Equation 2. I write here directly. A1 plus A4. Look here. This is the fixed value. The differentiating fixed value is 0. Differentiation of fixed value is 0. This is acceleration A1. Same like this. Here A1, A4. 2 into A3. 2 into A3. A1 plus A4 minus 2 into A3 is equal to 0. Like this process. From equation 2, write this formula. A1 plus A4 minus 2 A3. This is equation 5. This is equation 5. Okay. Next, differentiating equation 3. Differentiating equation 3 on both sides. Differentiating on both sides. Equation 3. Okay. Same like this pattern. Look here. This is 0. A1, A2, 2 into A4. A1 plus A2 minus 2 into A4 is equal to 0. This is the sixth equation. From these equations, we want a relation between A1 and A2. From these equations, A1 and A2. A1 and A2. Where is fourth equation is here. A1 is equal to A3. A1 is equal to A3. Okay. Okay. From 4 and 5. From 4 and 5. From 4 and 5. From 4 and 5. I can write this equation. A3 is equal to minus A1. A3 is equal to minus A1. Okay, A3 is equal to minus A1, 4 and 5. Look here. A1 plus A4 minus 2 into A3 means minus A1. Minus A1 is equal to 0. So, A1 plus A4 minus into minus plus 2 into A1 is equal to 0. This is the seventh equation. Okay. This is the seventh equation. A4 is equal to. Okay. From this equation, A4 is equal to, from this equation, A4 is equal to minus A1 minus 2 A1. That is equal to minus 3 into A1. A4 is equal to minus 3 into A1. This is equation 7. Okay. Solve this. Okay. Okay. From equation 6 and 7, substitute the A4, 3, A1. From equation 6 and 7, from equation 6 and 7. Here a4 is equal to minus 3a1 is the seventh equation. Here a1 plus a2 is equal to a4 is equal to sixth equation. Okay, substitute this value in this equation. a1, okay, here a1 plus a2, okay, a2 minus 2 into a4 means minus 3a1 minus 3a1 is equal to 0. a1 plus a2 minus into minus plus minus into minus plus 2 3 are 6. a1 is equal to 0. a1 into a1 7a1 plus a2 is equal to 0. This is the relation between a1 and a2. 7a1 plus a2 is the answer. Fourth option is the correct. Okay. Next, do the homework. Problem number 3, page number 19.